scammer, just stick to scamming. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are about to watch The Worst Roommate Ever. Oh my gosh. Listen, okay, I like these type of shows. I like crime shows. I do watch them a lot. Probably a lot than I should normally watch them. But anyways, let's see what this is about. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be laughing. I'm lying. I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing in here because it's some serious crazy people out here. So the first episode we're about to watch is Call Me Grandma. I heard about her. If I'm not mistaken, I think she's the grandmother. She's the woman that housed vagrants, if that's the correct term, and then kill them. Yo, was she bored? Like, what the hell? I think the right term is homeless. So forgive me. Oh no, 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 no. This might be a different lady. Listen, how many of these grandmothers are out here killing people? Is it the same woman as the boarding house? Listen, first of all, from the moment they start talking about she was well respected in her neighborhood, in her community, you already know it's about to be something. Like, honestly. No, it's the same one.
I mentioned it to her, and she said,
you know what, though?
well,
You know what, though? It's very interesting that a lot of people live around these people, around these criminals that they don't know are criminals. And then you see the interviews. I mean, for all I know, I live around a criminal. Who the hell knows? And then you see these interviews, and they're like, she was such a nice person. He was a community person, and he loved doing this for this. And I'm just like, I'm like, you have to be a really sick and twisted person to have different faces like that. Like, I mean, like, it's a switch. How you go from a murderous person to a sweet old grandmother that helps the homeless? Listen, this episode is gonna stress me out. I'm not gonna talk much into this because it's not one of those things, because I like just watching these crime shows. But I'm gonna just point out here, how do these people feel knowing, right, before even reach the end of the episode, that they recommended people to stay with this woman? Oh my God. I don't think I could survive that. If I recommended somebody, yeah, she's a nice person. I don't know her personally, but people say that she's good, blah, 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 blah. And then the person dies. How do you live with yourself? Honestly. First of all, listen, she called twice. He's not here. He's in Mexico. He didn't come back. And then when she said, you know, she went wrong. She should not have said, I was going to call the cops. She should have just called the cops and just let the cops pop up at this woman's house. Because how? Yo, forgive me now. I'm going to make this short. The whole thing short. But in real life, I cuss my TV. Dorothy is a whole ass criminal. What possesses someone? What? I don't think that's natural. Like, what? Was it the money? I'm gonna watch to see. I'm only 10 minutes in. Stop talking, girl. Like, I don't know what possesses someone to do this. Why does she keep John alive? Because John pretty much snitched on her. Not that I want John to die. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is not that type of show. But, like, John said she's been digging a lot of holes. Why is John still alive? Does he have the most money? Like, what's up?
Coming in.
She was a prostitute. Then she was a madam. Then she was stealing people's checks. Then she was drugging these people and stealing whatever she can. Why didn't they keep her in prison? Because drug dealers, people who have XXX get all these like humongous sentences in the States, and she got 5 years for forgery and drugging someone. I feel like the families need to sue the government or whoever they need to sue if it's possible, because they let her out of prison. How? Now, this is where we have problems, okay? You show up to the house Your mother's drinking. She doesn't normally drink. Then 2, you show up the next day. This lady tells you your mom is not feeling well, right? And you say, nope, I'm not gonna leave until I see my mother. So you see your mother, and you see your mother. And you don't say, hey, let's take her to the hospital. Let's take her to her doctor. You're gonna say, oh, her roommate was a nurse because she said she was a nurse? I'm a millionaire. I mean, I will be, but I'm a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? I'm a doctor. How do you prove that she's a nurse? Because she said she was a nurse? He has to live with that. You should have took your mom. You should have called 911 and took your mom to the hospital because your mom looks sick. She looks sick. She was sick. She was being poisoned. If your mother is allergic to alcohol, that's a sign number 1. That's the biggest red flag. 1 time. How do you not call? It's okay. It's easy for anyone, including myself, to sit here and say, why didn't you do so and so and so? But I feel like that right there is like, yo, your mother is allergic to alcohol and she's drinking alcohol. Of course she's gonna get sick. Of course you need to call the ambulance or whoever you need to call. That's just not sitting right with me. She was on parole. She should have been in prison for a very long time. Now here's the thing. You know, some people say prison is rehabilitating. Some people are reformed after prison. And some aren't. She only went in there for 5 years. She went in a criminal and came out a criminal. She's a criminal. How did they let this woman out? This is disgusting. She got paroled. And instead of going home to home as a home giver, this crazy lady decided to take people in her house. I think it was like over 10 bodies in the yard. I swear I remember her. First of all, this bitch is crazy. There is no other way to say it. Yo, when the man was describing digging up the backyard and he found something that looked like beef jerky. Yo, she has a whole garden in the back with all these people's bodies in the back. She's crazy. She should have just stuck to prostitution. It's not easy money, but it's money. Oh my God. It's the oldest profession. Like, just stick to prostitution. Might go to jail a couple of times. Like, you know what I'm saying? At least you still have your freedom. You're not really hurting anyone. Maybe yourself, but not anyone really. Like, you know, she out here killing people. And she's not rich. Well, I don't know how much money she gained out of this over the years. We're about to find out. But this is ridiculous. Hold on. I wasn't going to record anymore until this was done. They released her. They said she's not a suspect. What you mean she's not a suspect? Okay, I understand that 1982 was a different time, but I feel like they released her because she looks like somebody's sweet old grandmother. Because how? It's her property. It's her garden patch. How can she not know something's buried there? Now, granted, I don't know what's buried outside in my backyard, but I don't have a garden patch. Like, you know what I'm saying? My earth is not disturbed. If you have a person saying she's been digging holes, how is she not a suspect? How? And here's the thing.
You know,
She's an old, feeble grandmother. Who's helping her move these bodies? Oh my God. She's not old and feeble. I feel like that's just her appearance. You get what I'm saying? Like, she probably had gray hair for a long time, like white silver fox hair. Like, I don't think she's old and feeble. Maybe now, but then I don't think she was old and feeble. I just think she looked old. But who's helping her move the body? Who helped her bury Bert? Because Bert's a big old dude. Like, he's husky, he's big. Who helped her? Listen, all these people need to go. They need to go. They need to go. I know this happened like in 1980, whatever, but they need to go. Because how? Who helped her move the bodies? Who helped her bury the bodies? Because I know it's not her alone. She was not old. I knew it had to be her appearance. This bitch is cray, okay? She said, I'm an old lady. I don't want to go back to prison. You're 50. 50's not old. I'm almost 50. Oh my God. I mean, I have a couple of years, but like... But who's helping her? Oh my God. She killed all these men. Most of them, I think, are men except the woman where she was poisoned in the house or whatever, right? She's burying these bodies. Y'all know how a heavy body feels? I don't know what a dead body feels like. But do you know what a drunk body feels like? They're heavy. So can you imagine a lifeless body? How is she moving? How is she moving this? What is she doing? She was 50 at the time. Okay, so she had a few women in the house. First of all, she did all of that for $50,000? First of all, they need to answer how. How did she get Bert's body down in... She lives in an upstairs and downstairs house, multiple level house. How did she get Bert's body in the garden? How? Was she like Superwoman? Somebody had to have been helping her. This doesn't make any sense. Listen, Dorothea. That's her name? Dorothea? Dorothy? Girl. Like, life in prison, whatever. She should have been guilty on all of them. On all counts. And she should have gotten the death penalty. Because how? Anybody falling for... She's like, she's somebody's grandmother. No, she's not. Okay, so I just watched the first episode. Hopefully the next episode doesn't have me like, you know... But I still want to know, like, I don't know how she buried all of these people. Especially Bert. Bert's a big dude. She's that strong? She's that strong to do that? They didn't even, like, who helped her move the bodies? Because at that point, everybody needs to be charged. I know I've seen her story before, but I didn't see it like this. But I still want to know who helped her bury these bodies or just move the bodies, because that doesn't make any sense. And based on this, they didn't say anything about her having kids or anything. I mean, maybe her kid, I don't know. Like, anyways, next episode is Be Careful of the Quiet Ones. I think I know this case too. This might be everything that I've already seen before, but just in a different way. 6 days ago. First of all, right? If I ever go missing, please be very suspicious of the people who want to give interviews. Because the first 2 minutes, and this man's already pissing me off. First of all, I don't know. The fact that he approached her sister saying, hey, you know, I like your sister. I want to be in a relationship with her. And the sister said, nah, B. Not gonna happen. I don't know how I feel about this. I know the story, but I don't know how I feel about how they're telling the story right now, because like the man's crazy. It's like he got rejected, because that's all I'm hearing. He got rejected, and because she rejected his advancements, he killed her. And then had the heart to be all up in front of the news camera saying, oh my gosh, she's my friend. I miss her. I can't wait to find her. Like, hopefully she's found safe. Anybody does that if I go missing, suspicious. Off the bat, suspicious. Because suspicious. Why do they always want to be all up in front of the cameras talking about, oh, that's my best friend, I love her? Suspicious.
Bandaged up.
I did not know this man had plastic surgery. Oh my God. Yo, people go through great lengths. First of all, see, only them two know the conversation that they had, because I would like to know if she actually told him, listen, I'm not interested in you. This is not a relationship. This is a roommate situation. But if you can't, deal with this, you gotta go. Maybe that's what happened. I'm like 13 minutes in, but from my memory, I really think it's because she declined his advances. But I didn't know he had plastic surgery. This man had plastic surgery to change his appearance. That's the problem. He's crazy. Right? Here's the thing. This is upsetting me, okay? Because it's like, yo, y'all are roommates. She pays half the rent. You pay half the rent, half the utilities. However you guys decided, right? I don't know how they decided, but he wasn't paying any rent. She was taking care of all of that. He spent all that money to get plastic surgery and to get a tattoo. And now she said, hey, you gotta go. This isn't gonna work. She even called the cops. She called 911 just so that there's a record of her calling 911 about what would eventually happen. This is crazy. I don't intend on going missing, okay? Let me just scratch that from the record. But suspicious. This guy killed her because she did not want him. That's some weird shit. He's outside with binoculars? Oh my god. I didn't know this. Yo, man. He probably blamed her for getting a tattoo and getting plastic surgery, but nah, you did that because you wanted her and she didn't want you. Like, yo, this man said he got those scratches from fishing lines. I can't. I don't know what goes on in a person's mind when they do some shit like this. I don't want to find out, but you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you kill someone or hurt someone, harm someone, and then you go about your day like it's just a regular Monday? How do you do that? This is very scary. Like, they just have, like, I'm sorry. They just, they switch it on and off. Like, how did they do that?
And then switches to satellite.
Listen. So it's not that they turn the switch off, it's that they're trying to compose themselves so that they don't appear to be guilty. Because how? This man had the time. He went to a public library. To use their computer to do all his searches. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I don't know how to be a criminal, right? I really don't. But you've seen all these real life documentaries, the docuseries about, these crimes that happen and what people do after the crimes. Now, here's the thing. He went to the library. He did a search on the library's computer thinking that he was safe and free, right? Went to the spot that he actually left the body. Like, zoomed in on Google, whatever, satellite, Google Maps. And then went back home like nothing happened. I'm like, sir. I don't understand. I don't even know what to say. Because when you think about it, right? If you do something like this, isn't your instinct to, like, one, be normal? I'm just saying, be normal. That's number one. And number two, get the hell out of there. Even though it might make you look guilty, but, like, I don't know what he was thinking. He just went back home like nothing was wrong and then saw the news and decided to jump out of his window. Shit. I don't know how to feel because it just doesn't make any sense. Because it's like, okay, you killed her. You know she has a close-knit family who will be looking for her. You killed her and you went back home like nothing was wrong and you were trying to help find her. Why not just disappear? You killed her. Why not just disappear? Just try to disappear. I'm not saying that he was going to be successful, right? I'm just saying, like, try to disappear. Not be all up into people's face and stuff like that. I've seen way too many of these for these. I know I'm not a criminal. I will never be a good criminal, so I don't even try. Like, this is just too much. And the fact that he's out here talking with a fake Chinese accent, when the man grew up in the States and the people, his friends and family said, I don't even know where this accent came from. He's straight up American. Like, okay, we're on episode number 3, Marathon Man. It's an hour episode. I'm trying not to talk as much, but listen, Casey needed the death penalty. I just feel like when you do certain things, you just gotta go. Like, you just gotta go. Like, you have to go. Like, I don't understand why. It would be nice for them to say, listen, this is why I did it. It might not be easy to receive, especially if you're the family or friend of the person, but they might get a little closure or not, right? Because some of these people are crazy. But it's the fact that he went to prison, he didn't do anything wrong. I feel like 15 years is just not enough. I feel like he should have gotten life. Like, I feel like once you take someone's life, maliciously. I have to say maliciously, because sometimes some things are accidental that you just have no control over. Not that you do it, but something might have just randomly happened, right? But if you maliciously take someone's life, like, you just, you know what, I don't want to see you anymore, and you kill them, life. Like, I just don't want life. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, I don't want to be with you, I'm gonna kill you, life. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's what I mean by maliciously. Because, like, I don't understand why. Yo, the man all had plastic surgery. Jeez. Anyways, we are about to watch Marathon Man. Let's see what the story's about.
He was from...
First of all, I don't like where the story's going. They're roommates from all over the world in Chile. And the fact that they're talking about Yusuf is the killer. Because, like, where the story is going, I don't even know how many people die. I've never heard about this story. I don't remember watching anything about this guy. Maybe because it's international. So Yusuf's a scammer. Yusuf's a whole scam artist. Okay, we're 10 minutes in. Let's see where this goes. I've never heard this story, so this one's gonna be very interesting. Why is everything always happening in July? Oh my God. Whoo, child. Listen, Yusuf was scamming these people for money so that he can run in these races that are real, but he's not participating in the races, or he's participating but not fully, just only enough to make it look like he's a part of it, but not really. Because how the man has pictures, the man has a picture of his injured foot, his knee. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. This is pissing me off, because if he did something to that girl, and if this man's still alive, yeah, if you watch my reaction show movie stuff, you already know I'm trying to kill people off. If this man is not dead in real life, I don't need him to be in prison, because if I already know he did some stupid shit to this girl. Oh my God. Yeah. Yo, this man, legendary. He needs to die. Like, wow. And it's not even legendary in a good way. This man, his whole thing is scamming them to get money through the race. That's 1. 2, through investment properties and real estate. That's 2. And I mean, realistically, none of these people are from this said country. So if someone's telling you, yeah, blah, 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 maybe you'll believe them. You're liable to believe them. I don't know what you would do in that situation. The girl said, Callie said that she was desperate to leave the current house that they were living in. So desperation led her somewhere. This man wanted to invest in property. I'm 20 minutes in, and this man's just on some serious ish. So hold on. So he's the Tinder swindler before the Tinder swindler, because this man out here taking them on all these trips and all these different things with what money? He wasn't working. First of all, Yusuf's a whole scammer. Oh, this man's been scamming for. You know what's funny? It never just happens. This man's been perfecting this scam for years. I just hope, you know what? I hope no one actually got killed. Because I don't know about this story. I really hope no one got killed. Scammed them out a couple of $100,000. Not cool, but I really hope he didn't kill anyone. But he seemed like he's desperate, so he might have done something. Well, also too, I'm going to just say this one time. He's not smart. He used his real name. Like, he ain't smart.
You have lied.
Yo, I can't even laugh. The man lied about his cultural background. I want to know what goes in their mind when they're scamming, because clearly it's about the money. But when will the money ever be enough? Like, can you ever have enough money? I don't think you can ever have enough money. So, like, you're going to scam all the days of your life until when? 2 years is not enough. He should be dead. Like, yo, Yusuf's a whole scammer. So he got out of prison from Chile. He got arrested and then he got deported. Then he went to Denmark. Then he went to Costa Rica to run a race. Yo, listen, okay? Yusuf, I'm happy Callie isn't dead. I'm happy Dominic didn't die either. Because now, if he tried to kill both of them, y'all don't think he tried to kill other people? I feel like he tried to kill other people. I really do feel like he tried to kill other people. Maybe he even got away with it. Like they said, he tried to bury her alive, but she was strong enough to get out. Yo, if you're gonna be a scammer, just stick to scamming. Like, why are you trying to incorporate all these other stuff? We're about to watch episode number 4. I really hope this is short. It's entitled Roommate Wanted, Part 1. Okay. It's 1 minute and 13 seconds in. I already know it's about to be worse than Yusuf. Pause. Yo, from the moment she met dude, it's been a problem. You know, they always say to stick to your intuition. Your first instinct, your first reaction never actually steers you wrong. They've always said that. Most of us don't listen to it. I sometimes don't, if ever. Sometimes I don't listen to it because then your brain kicks in something else. But that little voice inside of you, the voice told her no. But she needed a roommate. I guess that's from a desperate standpoint. She needed a roommate. You know, you can't judge her. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm not judging. But this man's been in trouble. I'm not Googling. I'm trying not to Google. So usually when I watch these type of shows, before the show is done, I already know the whole story. But I'm trying not to Google it so that I can, watch it because I've never heard this story before. Pause.
And he shot.
So here's the thing. I don't know about roommate situations, but shouldn't he have signed the lease before she let him move in? I feel like that's standard. But I don't know. At least do a little background check on him. I know she said she did a Google search on him, but Google has a whole bunch of stuff about a whole bunch of people that sometimes not true. Okay. So Jameson is a whole lie. He's a whole scammer. He's a squatter now. Because I just was like, she let him move in way too quickly. Like, the day they meet, the day he moves in, I don't know. Like, I don't know how this roommate is. I don't know how this roommate situation works, but so Jameson started out as a friend, then a lover, then a roommate, and then a squatter. Yo, this man is a whole scammer. Like, are they no laws? Like, is there nothing to protect these people? I don't want nobody in my house. Like, this is honestly, hear me out. As long as right now, as long as no one dies by the end of these 2 episodes, I'm okay. Send his ass to jail. Do something. Like, get rid of him somehow. I feel bad for these women. I really do. But I really hope no one dies, because this is just, people just do some weird shit, man. Jeez. I really hope, I really hope this man didn't kill anybody. I'm just trying not to Google. Yo, this woman had to rent out her living room. Yo, why can't they? Here's the thing. Why can't it just ever be one thing? Why can't it just be one thing? Just be one thing. If you want to be a scammer, just be a scammer. How you trying to be a scammer and a murderer? Oh my God. I was really hoping, because I don't know anything about this story. Maybe it doesn't even ring a bell. His name doesn't even ring a bell. I was really hoping that I was going to make it to the last 42 minutes of nobody being killed. Like, you're scamming these people for room and board. Why do you have to kill somebody? Because your room and board is being threatened? Find another room and board. Like, you've been doing this majority of your life, so why decide to kill now? I feel like when people just, like him, he probably killed somebody. He probably did something from before. Like, they were talking about the kid that got murdered when he was in high school. I feel like he had something to do with this now, because this don't make sense.
And he kept 2 of my other.
This dude,
If he killed.
yo, this man, first of all, he had no problem doing all of this. These women or men, whoever, they're only profiling women that he stayed with, lost their homes, lost money, lost whatever, right? He did all of this with ease, no problem. And because his animals died, he just went into a spiral? I swear. I know people love their pets, but like, you have more regard for animal life than you do human life. Y'all might not like me saying that, but like, that's kind of scary to me, that you value one over the other. He killed his own brother?
When the officers went to see if Harry Buck.
You know what I don't get? Who bailed him? Wasn't his brother the one that bailed him out? He killed himself? Right, so I just watched The Worst Roommate Ever. Yo. Whoo, child. Like, it's just too much. I don't know. You already know how I feel. Like, I'm thinking they might come out with another season, because there's so many different stories that they can tell that result in like tragic endings like this. It's just, I didn't expect him to kill anybody. Why would you kill your brother? Your brother bailed you out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your brother will loan you money, but you just can't stay there. He could give you money to go somewhere, but you can't stay there. I can't. So that is it. I have nothing else to say about this. It's one of those, every time I watch any of these things, I Google them and I go through the whole thing. Like, I think he went out easy, killed himself. Like, no, that's just, I don't know what's going on up here. But anyways, that is it for this watch, react, and review. And I'll see you back here for another one. Bye.